Hello and welcome to my channel for news about the Fact Gossip 24. Please follow and subscribe for more information. Alana, your friend is me. Let's begin. 90-Day Fiancé. The real reason Armando can't move to the US with Kenny. 90-Day Fiancé fans often find themselves asking why Armando can't move to America so Kenny can stay closer to his family. Armando has revealed why. 90-Day Fiancé. The other way, fans have often wondered why Armando Rubio hasn't moved to America with his husband, Kenneth Kenny Niedermeyer. Kenny, a 60-year-old from St. Petersburg, Florida, met Armando, 34, from San Felipe in a support group for gay fathers. Kenny had welcomed a set of triplet girls and one son without ever getting married when his friend agreed to carry his children. Armando was married once before and welcomed a beautiful daughter named Hannah Rubio. Unfortunately, Armando's wife and an unborn baby died when Armando was going through divorce. Kenny also lost a set of twins at 4 months due to a miscarriage. The trauma brought Armando and Kenny closer. The reality TV show couple met 7 years ago and became best friends in the process. They dated long distance for 3.5 years before Kenny moved to Mexico for good. Armando had a tough time coming out to his family, but eventually Kenny and Armando got married on May 22, 2021, in Baja California. They have since faced conflict in their marriage over having kids, as Kenny feels he's growing older and prefers adopting an older kid as opposed to surrogacy. Armando and Kenny moved out of their Mexico City apartment after 6 weeks of living there in episode 12. They were now heading back to La Mission. Armando was surprised at how quickly the last few weeks had passed. Time flew, and they had a lot of fun. When they were coming to Mexico City, Armando had the idea the city was a dangerous place to live all around. He was pleasantly surprised to feel safe in the areas they visited. Armando admitted he was on board with settling down in Mexico City. Armando now wanted to give stepping out of his closed little world a chance. Armando confessed that never in his life he would have dreamed of living in Mexico City. "I never thought I'd be living in Mexico, and here I am," Kenny reminded Armando. The couple still gets comments on their Instagram posts, such as a fan asking Kenny, "Kenneth, have you guys considered having a second home near your kids in the States?" Kenny has felt homesick while living in Mexico. Armando, however, has an important reason why he wants to continue living there. "I'm going to be honest with you, I do struggle because I do miss it there a lot. I am really homesick," Kenny told Armando. Kenny was feeling guilty after finding out he wasn't with his daughter Cassidy for her first pregnancy. Armando explained, "When Kenny and I started talking about living together, we decided to live here in Mexico. Armando decided to continue staying in Mexico because of Hannah. She has my parents. She has her mother's parents that she needs to visit and see often because of her young age," he added. Armando admitted he knew how difficult it was for Kenny to leave his whole life behind. Armando himself felt guilty about how the homesickness was weighing Kenny down. Still, Kenny has now found happiness in shifting to Mexico City. Kenny and Armando were going to wait for Hannah's school year to end so they could pack everything and move. While Armando and Kenny aren't revealing if they've moved to Mexico City yet, the 90-Day Fiancé, the Other Way Season 5 couple has shared hints that suggest they've made the city their new home. In June 2023, Armando and Kenny attended a Gloria Trevi concert at Auditorio Nacional in Mexico City, and Armando celebrated his birthday on August 28, 2023, at a Mexico City restaurant called Porter.